You probably think you know what Canva can do, but I promise it can animate way more than you think. In this video, I'm pulling together some of my favorite Canva animation tricks, from quick, eye-catching animation effects to full-on cinematic scenes, using both free and pro tools. You'll see how to create moving graphics, character animations, and a bunch of creative techniques you've probably never tried before. No fancy software, no animation skills needed. So if you want to see just how far Canva can go, let's jump in and bring your ideas to life, all inside Canva.
In today's video, I'm going to show you around Canva's video editing area, in case you've never used it before. I'm using a brand new free Canva account for this lesson. To make a video, and that's what we're concentrating on today, come in here, click on Video, and choose 1920 by 1080. There are a lot of things you can do once you're in here in the video area. You have a blank page to start, and you can add more pages by clicking on this plus sign. Let me change the size of this a little bit, okay? I'll show you some of the different things you can do inside here. There are designs that you can use in your videos if you want to. All kinds of elements, music, graphics, stickers, photos, frames, you name it. You can add text. You can upload your own things, and they're divided into 3 different areas in here to make it easier to find later. So this is the main video area. If you look up here, you see you can also leave comments, delete things if you need to, split the page, etc. You can change colors, your timings, and your position. You'll learn about all these in other videos. Down here at the bottom is one item that a lot of people don't know about. This is the Notes feature. Say, for example, you're working on a video and you want to come back later and change something. So just click on Notes and add a little note here to remind yourself. And you can see this note applies only to this particular page. So each note applies only to one individual page. You can also make your pages bigger or smaller as needed. A lot of people don't know, though, that you can also zoom in on other things, but I'll show you that in a minute. Let's go in here and start our video. Go to Elements and type in Video here. Then we'll go to the Video section. Let's add something, pretending that this is our footage. I will only use free items since I am using the free plan. Anytime you see that little crown, that means that it's a paid feature, so you will have to pay for those. So if you're using Canva on the free plan, ignore those. You have 2 different ways of filling up the page. You can drag it manually, like this. Or, you could come to these 3 dots and choose Set Video as background. Then it'll automatically fill the page for you. Now my videos are added. There's still a lot of things you can do, like add sounds, static images, text, etc. Right now, let's add some sound. You can just drag it in here. But keep in mind, the playhead, the slider thingy, is when you drag something in. That's where the audio is going to go. In this case, I want it to be at the beginning, so I'll grab my sound and drag it in. Canva will immediately put it inside my upload section in my audio section. I'll put the playhead at the beginning. If you want to listen, click here. If that's the right one, then click on it to put it where the playhead is. You can also change the volume just by moving this slider, so if you need it louder or softer, this is where you change it. What if you need to work in here but you are really having a hard time since this is so tiny and really close together? What can you do? If you click right here and see the little boxes below, click on that. Now we can work on this lower section below the video area. But if you're clicking down here, you're actually working on this below. For example, sounds. If you zoom in, you'll see it's adjusting the audio. That makes it a lot easier to come in here and make changes. For example, we'll come back to the beginning and click play. Imagine that I wanted to split this into 2 pieces. If you put your playhead right where you want it and right-click on it, then look for split audio. Click on that. Sometimes Canva does something weird and it doesn't do what you told it to. So do it again. There we go. Now you can move this section anywhere you want. Now you know how to split audio up. This makes it a whole lot easier. Instead of having one really long audio file that is hard to work with, now you can adjust the audio file as needed to fit your project. So that's how that works. This thumbnail view here makes it so much easier to see what you're working with, especially when it's really tiny or crowded. I really wanted to point that out since this is something that a lot of people don't know how to do. I really like this video clip, but it's way too long. This is how many seconds it is. You can also see how long it is up here. So you have options to make it shorter. If you wanted it to be 5 seconds long, one thing you could do is come down here to the timeline, grab the page here at the end, and then drag it until you get it to that point. Now it's 5 seconds long. That's one way to do it. Now I'll show you another way. If you click on the video, come to the top and trim it by grabbing the end here and dragging it until you see 5 seconds right there. What if it was the beginning of this video that you didn't want? Easy, just click on it here, grab this and cut the beginning out. Maybe you only need 6 seconds of footage, but you want to get rid of the beginning. You can cut that out, then click Done. Or you could have grabbed it here and then moved the page until you get to the 6 seconds. So that's 2 ways of trimming down your video page's length. Here's something else I want to point out to you. What if you wanted to split the video? Just move your playhead there and guesstimate about where you'll add your split. If this is the place, then right-click and you'll split your page into 2 pieces. Now you've got 2 different sections. That's a very important skill to know. If you didn't want to do that, just click Undo. You can also add things between the pages. If you hover your cursor between 2 pages, you'll see that you can add either a new page or a transition. So let's add a transition. Click on the transition button, then on the left, you'll see there's several to choose from. If you roll over them, you'll see exactly what kind of effect they have. You can also choose where the transition starts or finishes and how long it lasts. You have many choices to work with. So come in here and play around because these are really helpful. What if you wanted to add a new page at the beginning and end of this? Imagine you forgot to add in the beginning information. Just add a page, then drag that over there. You can add a page at the end too. If you want to add another transition, just add a transition. Then we'll do the same thing there. So now you have these newly added pages. Let's put an intro in the first. Go here, then choose Design and put the playhead back here. Click to choose this free one. Now let's add an outro the same way. Now, let's watch the video.
So, for today's video, I'm using a free Canva account. You can see it's asking me to try Pro for 30 days free. Using this free account, I'm going to create a video. So the first thing you need to do is go to Video and choose Landscape. Click on that, and it'll open up a new page. I'll add a few more pages by clicking on the plus button. To start, you can go to Elements and look through all the images that Canva offers. If you see any with the crown, that means it is a premium piece of art, and you will have to pay for it. But if you see some that do not have it, then you can totally use these for free. Today, though, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to upload some images that I have actually created for free in my Pick Lumen account. I'll drag these in real quick. You can use the images you'll find here in Canva, but I wanted to do something else to show you that this is an option. Pick Lumen is a free service, which means so far everything I've done is completely free. I'm going to make a video about the 4 seasons, so each of these images are simple background scenes I made. This is something that you can do to make your videos even more unique. I also want to remind you that no matter what kind of video you're making, for example, a kid's video, something business-related, or maybe even for social media, that you can use these same basic steps. I just wanted to show you a few things to get your ideas going. So, I'm going to Graphics and put in some clouds. Remember, you don't want to use the Pro images if you're using the free plan, so I'll grab this cloud that's completely free, lower the transparency a little bit, and I'll animate it by clicking here. I'm going to move it like that, and then slow it down. All right, how about a bird? Again, come here and click on Animated. Here are some birds to use. Okay, let's go to the next scene and make something similar. Now we're in summer. Let's keep going. Let's add some more features. How about, let's see, that's Pro, so I can't use him. How about a tent? Nice. I'll put this here and add some more clouds. I'll turn animation off. Change the transparency so that you can see through the clouds. I'll duplicate it. Click here, click on the bee, and then slowly move it over like that. Slow it down, click Done. I'll do the same thing here. Click Done. There you go. How about this bird? How about walking? I need a free one. How about this guy? I'll take him, turn him just a little like that, and I'll animate him, just have him walking up the hill. So choose Animate, click on the B, and then slow the speed down a little. All right, so now let's go to fall. Let's look for leaves. This will work. Actually, I think this might be better. I'll get rid of that one. I'll add these here and finish it up in a minute. How about some more clouds? Click Animated. Click on the B. How about this deer? Maybe the bunny goes here. Here's a sleeping wolf. And a beaver. All right, now I'll pull the leaves in front of all this. Now it's winter. Let's add a few more animals. Foxes over here. How about a deer right back here? And a black bear. I'll put it in the back. I need some snow. This will make a big difference. Perfect. And I'll lighten the transparency up a little. There. I did notice something right here. See how that leaf is behind? Let's fix that. Click here on Position, go to Layers. Let's put the leaves up on the top. And now it is in the front. That's what I wanted. So that's how to fix those kinds of problems. Now the winter scene is done. We could do one more thing. Let's add transitions. You have choices, but I'm going to use a simple dissolve. And I'll apply it between all pages. Now each page has its own transition. I'll shorten the pages up just a bit. And now we're done. The next thing to do is to download it. So I'll go to File, choose Download, make sure MP4 is chosen and that all the pages are included, then click Download. Now it's downloading. And that's how you do it. So now you've just made your season's video. Best of all, you can use these same techniques to make any kind of video, and now you know how to do it. So, good luck with your next animation project. Ever needed a quick, fun way to grab attention in your videos or presentations? In this tutorial, I'm showing you how to create an animated speech bubble effect that can add personality and style to any project, whether it's for a class, business presentation, or even your social media account. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to create a simple but fun animated video using Canva, complete with moving speech bubbles. Whether you're working on a presentation for a class, work, or some other project, this tutorial is going to show you how to get it done easily. We'll start by setting the scene. I'll be searching for a room background in Canva's Elements tab, perfect for a school presentation. I'll show you how to enlarge it and place it in the right spot. Next, we'll find a desk and add a teacher to complete our classroom setup. I'll even show you how to tweak the character by changing the colors of their clothes and adjusting their position for a more personalized look. Once our room is in place, it's time to add the star of the show, a speech bubble. I'll show you how to resize it, add your text, and more for a playful touch. Let's add a speech bubble. I'm going to resize it a little. Now, let's go to text. We'll add this in here and change the font. We'll use Comic Sans for now. But we're not stopping there. Next comes the animation. So, click the speech bubble, go to Animate, then choose Typewriter. And then click on these 3 buttons, go to Show Timing, and now we're going to have it show up a little bit later. And we'll do the same thing for here. We'll make it even a little bit shorter, so this will pop up first, and then this will text second. Let's see how that goes. Nice! By adjusting the timing and syncing the effects, you'll create a perfectly animated speech bubble intro in no time. An animated speech bubble mini video can be a versatile tool for a variety of scenarios. Here are several possibilities where it would come in handy. Lastly, I want to share a few examples with you to get your creative juices flowing. You can find these inside Canva. They're not all speech bubble videos, but you get the basic idea. Experiment, have fun, and see what you can make. So, the first thing I'm going to do is choose YouTube thumbnail, and that's the size image that I'm going to be working with now. You could also choose a custom design and enter any size that you need. Then, I'm going to drag the images that I'm going to be working with into Canva. I found all of these images on Pixabay. I've already opened up 6 pages below that I'm going to be working with, and I'll just start putting the images in there, one at a time. So now that I've got all my images in here, filling the entire page, I'm eventually going to take these and add a word behind each one of them. Let's start with this one. So we've got a really cool picture of a lady doing yoga at the beach. Next, click on the picture, and then duplicate it. So we have 2 different images of the same thing. Then I'm going to click on this one, and click on Background Remover, and it'll remove all this stuff around the lady. Okay, so now you can see. Next, we're going to line her directly on top of that other image so that it lines up perfectly. Here's the tricky part. You see, we've added the word and centered it. Now, we need to get this word behind the lady's body somehow. So click on Position, click on Layers, and now move the word between them so you've got a word sandwich between the 2 layers. So, that one's done. Let's do another. We'll do the same thing. We'll take the image, and we're going to fill the page, just like that. Highlight it, then duplicate it. Now we'll use the background remover again. All right, put her directly on top of the background image. Click on it. Then go to Position. You can see we're inside the Layers panel. Take the word and put it between the 2 images. You can always adjust it if you need to. Okay, let's do it again. Feel free to practice along. We're going to resize the image. Next, duplicate it. Then, use the background remover. Type in the word and resize as needed. Click on Position. Click on Layers. Now move this word between the 2 image layers. Way to go. Let's try it again. The more practice you have, the better you'll be. Resize the image, click on the picture, and then duplicate it. Click on Background Remover, line her up directly on top of the other lady. Type in the word and resize if needed. Click on Position. Click on Layers. Now move this word between the 2 image layers. Way to go. Let's try it again. Resize the image, click on the picture and duplicate it. Click on Background Remover, line her up on top of the other image, type in the word and resize. Click on Position. Click on Layers. Now move the word between the two image layers. Last one for this video. You're doing great. Resize the image, click on the picture and duplicate it. Click on Background Remover, line the red code up on top of the other, type in the word and resize. Click on Position, click on Layers. Now move the word between the two image layers. That's it. So, as you can see, we're in Canva right now. The first thing we want to do is to go to the YouTube video area and click on that. And as you can see, it shows this size right here, 1920 by 1080. So we'll click on that. Now the next thing I want is to put something in here to work with. Here's my first page. This is where my information will be to start. So let's go to Elements and look for something in Graphics. Let's look for a road background. I think I like this one. Okay, let's resize it to fill the whole page. All right, so there's our start. Now we need something to go on the road, so let's pick a car. Actually, we'll just pick the sports car here, and we're going to resize it to fit. There we go. We'll put it right there in the center. So we'll eventually want this car to end up right here in the front. So first of all, let's duplicate the whole first page. Then we'll take the second page and we're going to make the car much larger. And for now, we'll put it right about there. Okay? As far as the video page itself goes, I'll make both of them around 10 seconds long. I'm going to show you guys a secret. If you'll click on Transitions, this little one down here at the bottom, click on that, and it'll open up these properties over here at the right. You'll see each of these have a different power associated with them. The one we want right now is called Match and Move. We're going to choose that one. But to make it appear smooth and to change over time, we're going to make it the whole 5 seconds. Okay? Now then, look down here. You see that it has changed the length of our slides a little bit because of this transition, so let's watch it and see what happens. And it's almost like magic. Amazing. So of course we didn't do anything, but with Canva's help, we instantly changed this little tiny car into this full-size one here. With no work on our part, Canva did it all. Okay, we're back to the beginning. So this time, let's search for park background in Graphics. I think I like this one. Let's make it fill the whole area. There we go. And now let's search for someone walking. We'll go to Graphics. Some are actually moving, and some are not. To find only moving options, here's how you do it. Here's the trick. Click on these 3 little lines up here. Come down to Animated, choose that, and then you'll see only animated choices. That's what we want. Since he's already stepping, we'll animate him. All you have to do is come up here at the top. Let's make this a little bit longer. We'll go for about 15 seconds. You can always stretch these up to a point. You can go up to 10 minutes long on one of these pages if you need to, but for now, we're just going to keep it to about 15 seconds. Now click on him. Then go to the Animate button. Over here, you'll see a B where it says Create Animation. Click on that B, then click on this guy, and while we're holding the mouse button down, we're just going to drag him to the right. We'll drag him off the page a little bit, and then you can actually see how he is moving. And if you don't like it, you can click it, delete it, and start from scratch. Yes, that's much better. So you see, you can play with it until you get it to where you're happy with it. If you don't like that speed, you could always go up here to Customize, and you could make it faster. So we'll take it back. Click Done. Okay, so for the third way, let's delete this first and then look for a city background. Go to Graphics, then pick a city street and make it a lot bigger on the page. There. We can shift it in this direction if we want to. Let's add someone walking. I'll choose this lady. We'll resize her. Now, the street background is all the way over here. What we're going to do next is pull it this way. So take this background and we'll animate the entire street since she's already walking. So click on the background, click on Animate, click on the bee, and now grab the street and slowly move it to the left. Now, she is walking on a moving street. And if this street had been much wider, you wouldn't have seen this white space at the far right, but this shows you the basic idea for this method. So, let's explore Canva. This tool is packed with features that are perfect for creating kids' animated videos. First off, once you have opened up your blank video page, let's type kids in the top search box in design on the left. You'll see you've got access to tons of templates designed specifically for kids' content. These templates make it super easy to get started, whether you want to create a story, an educational video, or even a fun quiz. What's even better is that you can customize these templates to match your unique style or the theme you're going for. Notice some have a crown on them. This means you'll need the paid plan to use them. The ones without a crown are free for everyone. Also, many of these templates have more than one page to use, giving you even more options in getting started. Check them out, and I'll bet you can find dozens of templates that you'd love to create with. Also, if you're a beginner, these templates are a great place to learn how to use the different tools inside animations and how to use different pieces to make things work. For now, I will choose this templates for our example. Next up, let's play with some animations. Canva allows you to add eye-catching animations to your videos. Just watch this example template I have already chosen. It has several images and animations already built in it that you can keep or change. You can animate text, images, and more, making your videos pop. This is crucial for keeping kids engaged, as they love movement and colors. Plus, Canva's user-friendly interface means you can easily drag and drop elements, resize them, and change colors in just a few clicks. Just watch as I change a few things in this video, making it unique. If you have your own AI art, I certainly encourage you to use it in your kids' videos to make it unique and potentially monetizable too. And let's not overlook the ability to personalize your videos. You can add your own images, logos, and text to make the content truly yours. Not only does this make your videos stand out, but it also helps in creating a connection with your audience. Plus, this is especially great for a faceless kids YouTube channel where you can create a unique visual identity. Don't forget about music and sound effects. Canva has a library full of audio options to help make your videos even more engaging. You can find cheerful tunes or fun sound effects that match the vibe of your video, all within the platform. From storytelling to lessons, you'll have the perfect audio backdrop.
So, today I want to walk you through the steps to make your own animated video here inside Canva. And then once it opens, these are our pages. So you can keep adding pages by just clicking on this button here. We're going to make a simple video. Now you can use these same tips for any kind of video you want to make. It could be for your business, for school, for your parents, for your children, whatever you want. I'm going to make a short video today about the weather for children, so we're going to keep things simple. The first thing I'm going to do is go to Elements and choose Landscape because I want some backgrounds here for the pages in my movie. So, let's go to Graphics. Let's click on this one. That's a nice pretty sunny day. So, let's take this and spread it out a little bit more. There we go. And that's going to be my background. We've got a few clouds up here. I also want to add a few more clouds, so we'll type clouds. Let's try to match what we already have here. And this one looks pretty good, so let's just add it. So, I'm going to click on it right here where it says Animate. You have several choices of things you can make it do. I'm going to choose this one here to actually make it move across the screen. Now, click on the bee, grab the image, hold your mouse down, and just drag the image you want to move whichever direction you want it to go. Just like that. All right. And you also have choices. You can choose smooth or steady. But for now, I kind of like it being a little jumpy like this. I'm going to leave it like that. You can also change the speed and make it as fast or as slow as you want it to go. I'm going to keep it slow. Now, I'm going to click done because that looks fine. Alright, now I need someone walking. So now you can see some people already animated. I'm going to choose this guy right here. So let's pull him over just a little bit so he's off page. Not entirely, but almost. Then, we're going to click animate again and click the B. Now I'm going to click on this, hold the button down and kind of drag him where I want him to go. Alright, and there he goes. Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll click done. Next, I also want a sun, so let's click on the sun and see what we have. We'll put him in here. Actually, I'm going to put it behind this cloud, but I'm going to put it on top of the cloud for now. I want it to appear behind the cloud. I would like the cloud to roll over the sun, so here is how I do that. Click on position. Come over to layers, and then you're going to take the cloud and put it on top of the sun. And then now, as the scene is happening, you can see the cloud is on top of the sun. Alright, for our next scene, let's do something cold. So let's choose a winter one. And I would like to add some kids. Okay, maybe we should say ice skating. Yes. Okay, any of these. Let's click on animated and see what we find. I want a pool down here. I could hunt for a pool, but what I'm going to do right now is something a little different. First thing, I'm going to add my bear. And I'm going to put him down here for now. And let's get the frog and put him down here too. Now I'm just going to go grab a circle and kind of squish it down and make it kind of this shape. And I'm going to put it there. Okay, there's our pond. Let's change the color a little bit. And I'm going to change where the pool is. Now you see it's on top of the skaters. So let's change that. Let's put the pool down there. Nice. Alright, so let's get the skaters. We're going to flip her, one going that way, and the other character is going the other way. Now, let's take this and animate it again. So we'll grab the bee, just click on it, and there we go. We'll make this a little bit bigger. Alright, now let's add a few plants in the front. So we'll go back to Elements, and we'll type winter plants to see what we get. Go to Graphics, and we're going to add a few of these depending on what we choose. I want to cover up some of that empty space in the front. We'll duplicate these a few times, just to make it look better, especially where the pond is. Now we need some snow. So, let's add it. We will look for animations. Hey, that one works well. We'll go with that one. So we will make it fit more of the page. If you click transparency, you can also change how you want it to appear here. We'll leave it a little bit darker. There we go, so let's watch. So, let's make a rainy scene. So, we'll put the tree there like that. Okay, and even though it's nice and sunny, well, we'll fix that in just a minute. So, let's add some birds. Maybe we can make this little one actually fly. He's already flapping his wings, but we're just going to animate him too. Okay, click on the bee, and then we'll make him fly across the screen. Nice. Alright, now let's do another one. Let's add a few little birds on the ground. Oh, this one will work. We'll add it. Maybe it's hunting for something to eat. And we can duplicate it so it can have a friend. Alright, now we need the rain. I'll show you two different ways you can make rain. One way, we're going to duplicate this image since it doesn't fill the whole screen. And we'll put them side by side, and then we're going to click both of them and group them together. Next, we want to animate it. So I'm going to choose Flicker. There we go. And you see on the screen there, it kind of looks like it's raining, right? That's one way to do it. So here's another trick you can use. Let's get rid of these for now. If you go to Videos and look for rain, Let's choose this one and add it to the page. So now you see I've covered the whole screen with it, and you're probably wondering, what? Now, click the video, go up to transparency, and we're going to lighten it up a lot. Okay, now when the video plays, it almost looks like it's sleeting or hailing, but this works for now. Now I'm going to take each of these pages and make them a little bit longer. I'd also like to add something else to make it a little more interesting as viewers travel from one slide to the next. If you click here, you can add a transition between pages. If you click on the plus sign, you can add a page. We want to add transitions, and these are our choices. And as you just roll your mouse over them, you can see how they react. For now, I'm just going to choose a dissolve. You can change the amount of time for it. I'm going to go up to about 1 second. Let's add some music. I already have some music inside my upload section, so I'm just going to click on audio, and I'm going to choose a piece of music. So let's move this playhead back to the beginning, because wherever this is, that's where it's going to add the music. If you want to listen to something, just click on the little triangle here and you can actually hear it. But if you want to add it to the video, just click it here. I'm going to leave it as is for the moment. So right-click on it if you need to change your volume levels. And if you want to add a narration, you add it basically the same way as you added the music. But we won't cover that in this video since it is already so long. Alright, I'm finished with my video, and I want to download it. So go to File, click Download, make sure you have MP4 chosen, and don't change the other settings. Canva will download it to your computer. It's downloading right now. I'll come back in a second and show you the final product. Here it is.
I love to walk in the spring. I love to skate in the winter. I love to watch it rain.
And if you love finding out about crazy cool AI tricks before everyone else, subscribe now so you're the first to know when new AI tools drop. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep making it with AI. Thanks for watching.